was definitely a shark. No, there's dolphins. Oh. Yeah, say hello. Come on. Oh, that tide is ripping. Look at that. This is the trickiest part of entering and exiting Beaufort, at least for a straight sailboat, is right where the inlet branches off toward Taylor Creek. Currents are quite strong there. See, look at that current. That'll sweep you. And there's an underwater break wall right there. It'll sweep you right on it. But once again, I've successfully run the gauntlet. I'm now working my way into the anchorage off Beaufort Docks and Taylor Creek. There's still a fair bit of current in Taylor Creek. It gets up to about 1.5 knots, which is a lot less than the Beaufort Inlet, but still it's enough to make sailing on and off the anchor rather more challenging than usual. You can see my luffing shirt there. This wind is increasing. On the front is supposed to hit this evening, but the winds are starting to build now in late morning. And you can see the other boats are laying to the current with the wind over their beam. And I'm looking at it. No, I don't think I'm far enough along. I'm worried that by the time I get the anchor down, the current's going to drag me too close to the other boat. So repeat this exercise one more time. So anchor down in Beaufort. I'm gonna put have the fishermen up on deck. The road flake down, that's just in case. I found it's pretty good holding in here. I've held in here in 40 knots. And the spade anchor never budged, but never a bad idea to take out a little insurance because not a lot of room to drag. That's pretty much gale force right there. Well, the gale is cleared, and I managed to do my shopping, and I got a fair wind to sail out of Beaufort, so I'm going to take it. Peak up, power up. Just trying to avoid the early morning weekend traffic. Well, I was going to go out to the Bight, but I decided to anchor right here by the Coast Guard station along with a couple other boats. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see that. You can see the waves coming in. They're breaking. There's even some mist. So it's still pretty snarly out there. So I'm going to wait for this to settle down before going out to the Bight. Well, it's eased up, but it's still a bit rougher out here than I had hoped. Which is not a problem for Ruth Avery, but I'm towing the dinghy, and that worries me. There's still some pretty big swells left over here, and what's worrying me is the entrance into the Bight. sometimes with the current there, that can get pretty choppy. So the fear is just that the dinghy will flip over on me. Hasn't happened so far, but of course I could have put the dinghy up on the foredeck, but I wanted to have it while I was in the bight. So I may be paying dearly for a little bit of laziness. This is the current smacking the swell. Alright, we've made it through the gauntlet here. We're about to get into nice flat water. There's a few people out here. Usually this place is packed on the weekends, but it's probably a little early in the season, and plus it's been pretty rough. There they are. Well, it's Tuesday, the 16th of April, and weather models showed the wind's dying down, going calm, and then coming northeast, and lo and behold, it's just afternoon and it's beginning to come in from the northeast. Well, this wind came in right as forecast. Say goodbye to the Cape Lookout Bight, and we're on our way to Virginia. You can see it right there. That's the number 4 red bell that marks the end of Cape Lookout Shoals. So our course is about 060, but we can't steer that. So I got her about as close as she'll steer on port tack here, and we're doing about 120 or so. Winds are northeast around 12-13 knots, and the forecast is these winds are going to go light overnight, and then slowly start working in from the southwest. Yep, definitely don't follow those dolphins. Oh. Well, just as forecast, this wind is starting to die away. We seem to be in a shipping lane here. Here comes another one. So I just took a reef out of the mainsail. Well, it's Wednesday morning, 17th of April, 2024. And couldn't ask for better conditions than this. We got about a little over 30 miles to the number 2 on Diamond Shoals, and then we head a little more northerly up toward Currituck Beach and the mouth of the bay. From where we're at, the bay is about 160 nautical miles. So it's pretty much everything was pretty much as forecast. The winds went the northeasterly wind died out around 10, 11 in the evening, and I just hove her to, and then resumed sailing again about around 3 in the morning. When this nice kind of west-southwest came in, and I got the code 0. Got the code 0 up, full main, and she's just chugging right along here. We got a little bit of swell, kind of knocking around a bit, but otherwise, we're making good. We're moving now, so we're off to a slow start, but we're starting to make the miles now. And the forecast is not bad. It looks like it's going to get a little breezy tonight. I'm going to take that code 0 in before nightfall. Depending which model. GFS is showing 15 to 20, so that's not too bad. ECM is showing 20 to 25. And generally west to southwest, so that'll put us between a beam and a broad ridge. Put the wind just after the beam, so you know, should be good fast sailing. But it could get a little blowy tonight. And then backing off to about kind of 10 to 15 again, southwest into Thursday, and then Thursday afternoon it's going to go light and variable, and then it looks like it's going to come in from the northeast. So it won't matter too much if we get too far east. If it doesn't feel comfortable on that beam reach, that westerly beam reach, bear away a little bit and kind of head northeast, northeast. And because then as the wind comes around to the northeast, then should have a good angle. Assuming we make decent progress to the north, should have good angle right to the mouth of the bay. Consider supporting this channel by becoming a patron. As a patron, you will be able to view my videos free of ads. You will also be able to leave comments, ask questions, and message me directly. You can become a patron for as little as $5 a month.